Good morning, Evolution family. Today is Tuesday, June 3rd. It's a little bit, well, it's right at the top of the hour, 11 a.m. Pacific time. I'm Jose Lambert of Archer Travel Service, and joining us below for this sales lab is Lance, our new BDM from Sandals. And welcome, everyone. Welcome, everyone.
Mhm.
Hi, Amanda. How are you?
I'm doing great. How you doing, Jose?
I'm good. I'm good. You guys, just a side note, all right, before we get into Sandals, I just got off the Ovation of the Seas. It was the inaugural cruise for the Los Angeles market, West Coast market. Great experience. We're going to talk about it on Friday. I got some great video that I just dumped on China, and she's going to edit it and hopefully be ready for us on Friday, so I can share with you the great things that are happening with Royal Caribbean here in Southern California and here on the West Coast. So that's enough of that. Let's talk about this gentleman right below me and this wonderful brand that he has. And boy, it was all travel agents. I was on this ship with all travel agents. And every time I mentioned Sandals, and we were having
Mm.
Sandals week, they go, Sandals is the best, the best, the best, the best. It is the best all-inclusive experience in North America. And
Mhm.
we have been, they are a preferred supplier with us, and they are exceptional. So if you've got groups, if you've got just people going to get out there, I always use Sandals for the wedding thing. It's a lot easier to go to the Caribbean than to go to Bora Bora or Tahiti or Maldives for that
Mhm.
over the water bungalow experience. And theirs is like brand new. It's what, right, Lance? It's about a year or 2 years old. Those bungalows.
Oh, well, yeah, because we have in South Coast a huge renovation that we had because last year we had a small hurricane that went by. We took the opportunity to renovate those just at South Coast,
And
but we have others at different locations as well.
and the one feature that blows me away about them is the floor. You have a floor that's plexiglass, so you see when you're in your room,
Yeah.
you can actually see the ocean below. Like I said, it's quite an experience. All
Mm.
right, today is Sales Lab. Reggie's not here, but I'm filling in for him, and we're going to talk today about tools and tips for travel agents. So you maybe want to grab a piece of paper, a pen, or a pencil. If you have a question or anything like that, save it for the end of the presentation, and that way you can talk to Lance and ask him, right up front, what you need answered. Marketing doesn't have to be complicated. It doesn't. If you approach it the right way, and if you're excited about it, I mean, like
Mm.
again, when I talk to people about Sandals, I am very excited because they are an exceptional brand. Today's Sandals Resort will be sharing valuable market insights and effective sales techniques for travel agents. So let's go to the next slide. All right, number one, Lance, are there any specific programs or certification agents can complete to become sandals specialists or experts in the sandals brand?
Why, yes, there is. Now, we do have on our TA portal, so it is called the Sandals Elite Advisor Program. It used to be called the CSS, Certified Sandals Specialist Program, but now we rebranded Sandals Elite Advisor. We suggest everybody to go on the Sandals TA portal and complete that before taking the next steps, because once you complete that, you gain all of that expertise. And then also, you start getting your points to paradise and a few more benefits attached to that. Now, there are other programs as well. If you're into those weddings, like you mentioned earlier, we do have a Sandals Wedding Specialist program. So make sure you tune into that. And it only takes about watching 3 videos and making sure that you generate at least 3 wedding bookings in a year or up to $9,000 in revenue. And if we know weddings, that's kind of an easy revenue to hit. So to having those different types of specialist programs, you're already hit for a great benefits attached to that.
One thing I also want to mention, because we always kind of forget about this, and
Mhm.
this is also important, is Sandals is adults only. It is
Yes.
adults only.
Mhm.
But don't forget that they also have a family brand, which is kind
Mhm.
of like the stepsister of it, and that's beaches. And can you still get specialized also for beaches and doing that?
Yeah, it's a part of the same Sandals
Okay,
Advisor Elite program. It's beaches is included in that with that program training.
okay,
So yeah, we don't have a separate beaches only training
okay.
certification because once you do that SEA, it's all attached under one umbrella.
Okay. How does Sandals' new booking portal assist in sales and managing client bookings more efficiently?
Well, this is awesome because once I started as a BDM, I used to be on the TA portal and find it very useful and very efficient. But we just had launched this May a brand new aesthetics and more efficiency for a brand new TA portal that we have launched. And so, yes, on that TA portal, you're going to find multiple quotes on one window now. This is something we haven't had before, where you can have different resorts, different times, different categories of rooms, and you can send multiple quotes to that client in one scoop. Before we didn't have that. And this is something advisors have been craving for. So that is a great assistance for just quoting. But for booking, we do have a great direct booking on our TA portal in which you can actually access the extras and tours. So for all those pre-travel commissions that you travel advisors love to tack on, so for massage, for excursions, you name it. If your client is traveling before, you're going to find it on the extras and tours. Plug it into the booking confirmation, and it's that simple.
Okay. Does Sandals make marketing videos geared towards each destination?
Well, yes, on our YouTube page, Sandals Resorts and Beaches Resorts, you're going to find a little bit of glamour to it. Okay, we're not marketing to clients to give them all the informations. We're not quoting them. We're having those glamour videos. And these videos are actually for our brochures, videos. These are actual clients. These are real people. So that's something authentic we love to showcase. But yes, please find on our YouTube page. And then also take advantage of our social medias, because me as a BDM, as other BDMs in your areas, we love to post. And we always tell everyone, please take it all as it's your own. Save and share. Put your own description. That way you don't have to, find your own multiple quotes and what have you. But yeah, on our YouTube page, on our social medias, and then also in just a bit, I'm going to share a QR code. And then that way you're going to have the high quality videos and pictures right there on your phone. It is very easy. And I'm excited to show you in just a second.
You guys, I'm telling you, on Friday, and then I think on Monday also, we aired this 1 minute video, which just showed exactly what the brand is. And I mean, I got chills. And the thing about your videos is it really makes it engages the client to go, you know what, I want to go now. I want to go now. Here's the credit card, because they're outstanding. Scan this QR code for social media photos and videos of Sandals Resorts. And then, Amanda, we'll probably get this posted in Travel Cafe today. So look for it, you guys.
Yeah.
And share this with your other team members.
Yes.
Share this. And that way, they have the tools. Lance is providing you the tools. We give these BDMs, we get them in front of you so they can provide you the tools to make these bookings happen that much sooner, and you make that commission that much sooner. So that's
great. So I love that you brought up those campaign videos that we have. The one that give you goosebumps. It's called Made of Caribbean.
Yeah,
and
Made
it's
of
exactly
Caribbean.
that. It is leaning into the fact we are the only authentic Caribbean resort system. Still privately ran by a Jamaican family, and this is huge, and we want to represent that in everything we showcase. But for this QR code, this is very special for travel advisors. It's only for travel advisors. All of these pictures and videos, these came from our social media BDM. And this last year, we sent them on a mission to try to go to every single resort and capture really high quality photos and videos that are right there. It's called Photo Circle. It's an app, very easy to use and save and download all of them.
So there you go. You got that going on. Engaging your audience, key marketing ideas. One, seasonal themed campaigns and deals. Can you talk to us about that?
Yeah. So you'll find that Sandals and Beaches, every 4 to 6 weeks, we have a brand new campaign going on, a brand new promotions. Even today, we just launched our Caribbean sale. And a few days ago, we launched a Beaches sale. The Beaches one includes a VIP Sesame Street character package, because usually some of those packages with Sesame Street characters, they're an upsell. So if you want to do a yoga private sunset yoga with Elmo with your family, have a photo package, this is going to be included now if you do it during the booking travel days. The Sandals adults only, the Caribbean sale, it's up to $1,000 credit. It comes with a free island routes excursion, depending on what resort that you choose from. It just has to always fall in line with the booking travel day and then also blackout dates and what have you. But it's right there always on either sandals.com, but then we showcase it always on the TA portal. And you follow somebody like me, I've always put it on social media like I did today. But yeah, themed campaigns as well. It could be a Sandals Dive Week. We're going to have that in Curacao in September. So this is ultimate for those scuba diving lovers. If you don't know Sandals, it's all included for scuba diving. And this is one of the biggest values we have for water sports because we know the cost of scuba diving can really
Oh yeah.
stack up. But if you're PADI certified, you can dive every day. So if you market to those scuba divers to say in Sandals Curacao, you're going to be hanging out with some BDMs. They're going to be providing for beginners and advanced different classes, and then also some swag gifts, some great hosted dinners and cocktails. And then on the other side, we have in October, Autism Friendly Inclusive Week. So that's right. So in October, we're going to have at Beaches, Turks and Caicos, all of those families looking for something dedicated and tailored for them for
That,
Autism Inclusion Week.
that is really cool. That is really
Mm.
cool. And we will probably get some artwork and media links for you guys on that special month of for beaches. Leverage social media with live events, poll, and quizzes. Talk to us about number two.
I I actually love being on social media myself, and this is just talking to travel advisors, but I've always known other travel advisors out there. This is how to engage with your clients because once you start asking questions, people are more inclined to answer really quickly. If you have a nice promo and just photos and videos and just saying this is what I have for people, that's great. But then if you just all you have to do is plug in a little question or just ask them what they're looking for in particular, and then you'll usually get some feedback, some traction, and some rates. Because if you do quizzes, then you can see what kind of clientele you even have that are kind of plugged into your algorithm. Because once you start seeing, like, okay, are you looking for more luxury? Are you looking for more activities? And what have you, you're going to see that live data if you're just asking those questions. So questions goes a long way.
All right, number three, partner with your local Sandals BDM for car wraps, in-person events, markets, etc. Now, again, in North America, and now we have some BDMs in Mexico.
Yes.
They're regions. So if you're in, let's say Columbus, Ohio area, there is a regional BDM that's there. So you want to make sure that you connect with that. And this is important information for all in North America, the United States. You have different regional BDMs. So really connect with that in regards to the car wraps, in-person events, and they'll show you how to do that and market that out for you. You want to touch on that a little bit, maybe?
Well, yeah, I mean, we're the industry leaders for BDMs across the nation. I mean, that's just plain and simple. We have boots on the ground, and that's because we have so many great travel advisors from all across, even home based.
Yeah.
But I'm the national account business development manager nationally for, the agency leaders, agency owners out there, and I've tried to help with their own marketing plans and then also maybe organize some great, in-person events or those fam trips as well. But then we have our local BDMs, and I was a local BDM for Missouri and Kansas. So I loved my job and I was really expecting to do it for about 2 years. But they said, Lance, we need you as a national account business development manager. So me just saying that, I really loved my job because all I did was I was driving around Missouri and Kansas in the smallest town that I've never seen before, and I've lived my whole life in Missouri. So I got to build so many relationships with our travel advisors, meeting at their local coffee shop, their favorite restaurants, buy them lunch or dinner. We just talk. What can we help with their business? If it's marketing, if it's giving more promotions, having them on our newsletter that we either produce every week or every month, whatever they like, we tailor. But those in-person events, such as wedding shows, it could be a pickleball event.
Yeah.
Who thinks of going to a pickleball event? Well, travel advisors, because we're now we are partnered with USA Pickleball, so we're starting to do a lot more pickleball courts at our locations. But it's nice to have a local BDM to have your back, get their availability to go to your events. Maybe they're gonna go ahead and have some nice availability on their fam trips to get you to our resorts. And we include that. for those fam events, you would just have to take care of your flights, but we take care of the rest after that.
All right. What marketing tools and resources does Sandals provide for travel agents?
Marketing tools and resources.
So you mentioned
yes.
the videos and all the promotional stuff that you guys have. You also have the marketing wrap. You also have,
Yeah.
brochures and all that. So that's easily accessible. Let's go to
Yeah.
question number 2. Does
all on the
Sandals
TA
provide
program.
co-branded marketing materials for agents, and what are they?
Yeah, so we have the co-branded referral link. That's it should be accessible on everybody's TA portal under their name. So it's co-brand profile, and then that way you have a link. It could be a link to either Sandals, beaches.com, weddings, military discount, and I've a few more as well. So what you would do, you would take that on your social medias and you would really try to find clients and get their business. But with that, we know that there's a lot of people, they just book by themselves online all the time. So with that referral code, it still goes to commission if they booked with that referral code, and it just goes to everybody's individual commissions on that one.
Amanda, you want to talk about the marketing tips and the poll question that we have up?
Perfect. Yeah. So the poll question is, do you post supplier ready made resources on social media? Give us a thumbs up or thumbs down in chat. And I should see tons of thumbs up because we should be using these resources and
Yeah.
tools that the suppliers are giving us. Just like Lance gave us that QR code. I hope you scanned it. If you did it, I'm going to post it to the Travel Cafe website so you can get it afterwards. But definitely here's some marketing tips. Post content regularly. Share your clients' pictures and testimonials. Ask them after. Follow up. See how they liked it. Take their pictures, post it. That's very personalized, and it makes people feel like they were on that vacation too. Promote deals and close the sale. Use hashtags on social media. Hashtags give you great growth, so make sure you use hashtags. Do you want to touch on any of that, Lance?
Well, for me, it's not a perfect science with using social media, so I think I was kind of mixed in the bag with everybody else when once you start something, you want to make it perfect, right? But that is not the case. All you have to do is get the content out there, and whatever you feel as a passion that, makes you feel good at the end of the day, just get it out there. Your clients are craving for something to see. So even me, you're going to see a national account BDM. I love being on social media because I know how easy it is. If I'm at the islands themselves, like I was in Antigua just the last few days, I was just taking pictures and videos and sharing, all of our experiences right there in real time. So you don't have to prepare something and make it perfect the way you want because it could take too much time. So all you have to do is just get the information out there. And I know it's not a perfect science, but there's a formula to it because using those hashtags, that algorithm really captures those clients that are looking for these destinations, and they deliver them right to your social media. It's a great tool to use those hashtags for sure.
All right, selling the experience. Now, can I just stop here a second here? Okay, now listen. Lance just talked about his experience of how the BDMs come out to meet you and create that relationship with you. And you know that we are strong on that word relationship because we have a sales class that we teach you the secret to this business with Mike Archer's class, which is creating that relationship. Lance is giving you a lot of tools for social media, but he's also going to give you tools to engage the audience one-on-one. Have a Sandals party. Invite that BDM in to talk to your small group. If you're having a wedding or if you have a family get-together, family reunion or whatever, those groups, the BDMs will come to the event and help you.
Yeah.
In other words, don't just put all your eggs in one basket, social media. You got to get out there. You got to get out there and get on one-on-one with the client, and that will refer you more business. And so there, I just want to touch on that. Selling the experience, not just the product. Compelling stories sell. Oh, and wait, one more thing. Lance gives us a lot of sales, and you should be putting these sales and promotions for beaches and Sandals. Don't just go to the TA portal and Aruba, Turks and Caicos without putting that sales element on it, because you know what? Those sales are for travel agents to give to their clients those opportunities, and that will help you create that sale more. When you say to the client, you know what, I got you, whatever the sale is, that's going to close it that much sooner. So do that, right? Am I talking too much, Amanda? I'm sorry. It's Lance's time. Okay.
You guys are passionate, which is important in marketing.
Yeah. All right, what marketing tools does Sandals provide to help agents target specific markets, such as luxury travelers, honeymooners, or family vacations?
Well, yeah. So for me, it is all about telling those stories. And we have many advisors, they haven't been to every single location yet. So when you said having that local BDM at your events, we're the ones that can deliver some of those really cool stories about being walking on the beach and, seeing the experience of a wedding in real time. But for our marketing aspects such as like honeymoons, family vacations, luxury travelers, on that TA portal too, we do have these flyers that we showcase. So these are downloadable. It could be email blasts. It could be printed out at those events where we have, say, a baby moon package. So this is for a certain clientele that are expecting, and that's just a nice package just for them. Or it could be a VIP package for groups because we have what is called FOMO, F-O-M-O, fear of missing Ochi. Because at Ochi, we have these brand new butler villages where a group, 4-bedroom private group can have their private pool. But with that package, we have a chef that could come and cook them at their pool. We have coconuts just for them. We have a private photo package, and it's all included because of these packages. But you're going to have those flyers, and you're going to have some marketing materials such as those videos like we shared on social media as well. But yeah, we have for honeymooners too, free honeymoon package. That's awesome. And it used to be just 30 days between you get married and travel date. But now we open it up for a whole year for a free honeymoon package. So that's really epic in itself as well.
All right, cool. Are there any campaigns or promotions geared towards attracting specific types of clients? And how can agents get involved in these initiatives?
Maybe I touched a little bit because of certain groups here and there, but then also how to get involved with certain initiatives. Because we do have certain campaigns and promotions, and you might see a certain incentive go on, such as like Global Travel Advisor Day, or if we have fam trips, or if Archer and me and National Business Account Manager have a certain promotion going on. Say, if you have clients and they book during a certain time period, we can get them a certain incentive, such as a $250 spa credit, a combo credit, a free catamaran cruise, but it depends on that certain timing. So you have to strike while the iron is hot. If you find that local BDM and say, hey, we have a promotion going on for a certain type of credit, and this is how you go about it. But you really have to be engaged with us on that side.
All right, Amanda, go ahead and do this one.
Perfect. Key tips for travel agents. You want to paint a picture of the client's dream vacation by using the techniques that Lance and Jose were talking about. Also share destination highlights and those unique selling points that they were talking about as well, like the butler service or that honeymoon package that's available for a year after the wedding. And also videos. We cannot say enough. Videos sell. Show glimpses into the experience. Videos are absolutely a great seller.
They do.
Yeah.
And it's readily available, you guys. You just have to use it. Let's watch this. This is the one I think I saw. No, I haven't seen this one. A Peaceful Retreat. Let's watch this video. Caribbean Diaries, 24 hours at Sandals, Grenada.
Yeah. And these are on YouTube as well.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, and okay, I'm going to tell you, the people in the Midwest, like from Missouri, where it's 3 degrees in February, right? And in Columbus, Ohio, Detroit, the Northeast, you guys, when you show this stuff in February and March, when people are just exhausted of winter,
Yeah.
it's a win-win. Look how beautiful these places are, and it's
Yes.
easy to get there. You don't need to travel halfway around the planet. You can get it right there. So be excited. People don't buy trips, they buy experiences and memories. Amanda's going to be providing the link for this video in the comments room. Use it. Put it out there on your social media right away. Let's talk about the unique features of Sandals. Go ahead.
Is this for me?
Yep.
Sorry. Oh yeah, the unique features of Sandals. So it's the whole eat, drink, sleep, no worries concept. So just the eat and drink, the premium liquor is a huge selling point. It's huge value for a lot of people out there. But the culinary aspect, we have about 30 different culinary languages from Peruvian, Japanese, French, Italian. We have it all. But we also have the fun spots too. We have food trucks now, like trend-setting food trucks.
Wow,
And then
cool.
also for the kids, I mean, this is a highlight because eating and drinking for families upon, like from a family of 4 all the way to a family of 18, to take care of so many people, but every little thing is all included and no tips is a huge selling point. So that's unique for Sandals and Beaches Resorts itself. Now, for the sleeping concept, what's unique? We have so many different categories of rooms. And I know it's a fun joke between the industry of like Sandals, how to keep up with so many categories of rooms. Well, yeah, even me, I can't memorize it. I have to go to the resort fact sheets, but that's a great selling point because for every certain type of personality of either a couple or a family, we have those round of all rooms, those overwater bungalows. We have those sky pool suites. We have walkout pools. So we have a lot of great concepts in that function as well. But the other values is the play concept. Like I talked about, the all-included scuba diving is ultimate. We have those pickleball courts now. So we have a lot of great uniqueness about us. But the biggest uniqueness is saying we have the leading staff to guest ratio. There's limited amount of occupancy, but you have so much. There's up to 10 different restaurants or 12 restaurants at a Sandals
Yeah.
and up to 22 restaurants at a Beaches.
Yeah.
But there's so limited occupancy, it doesn't make sense to me because I come from the industry working at different all-inclusive resorts and cruise ships. And it just didn't make sense because how is there not that many guests, but you have so much staff at your fingertips and it's really great and you feel like it's a private resort.
Yeah, and it's a great experience. All right, let's go to the next slide. Start marketing now. Give us a teaser of Sandals training that you're going to talk about tomorrow at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Lance will be here doing the supplier webinar training for Sandals. Tell us a little bit about what you're going to be talking about.
Yeah, a little bit of teaser. I mean, I'm gonna dive in one by one at each resort. I really wanted people to actually feel what it's like, the theme, the personality of the resorts. Maybe we have multiple resorts in one area, and this is a great teaser for you. The stay at one, play at all concept.
Yeah, that's
You
another
stay
thing
at
that they have.
one,
And you go to all of them.
enjoy. Yeah, I know. So
that's pretty
get
cool.
ready for that tomorrow. That's going to be great. And then also, we're just going to have a little bit of dive into the TA portal. That way, you can see how to access everything for your training.
Okay, you're not going to want to miss that. Again, that's tomorrow, Wednesday at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And again, we will have that posted in the Travel Cafe. If you can't make it, we'll show you how to get there to it. All right, let's get started. Register for Sandals Resort. Here, Amanda, you do this one.
Perfect. Yeah, register today. So make sure you go to the back office, Travel Cafe, click on suppliers, go to your country, and you want to select Sandals. You're going to fill out the supplier request form. That is how we register for, that's how we register you for Sandals. And I do want to say you must be an agent with us for at least 3 months before you can register
That's
for
correct.
Sandals resorts and use the TA portal. Also, don't forget to join the latest trainings. We're going to have a training tomorrow at 1 p.m. Join that. Use the tools we showed you today. Use that QR code, use their YouTube, use their TA portal, and also post content. Come on, don't be scared. Like Lance said, it doesn't have to be perfect.
Right.
Post content, get it out there, and go to a local market. Promote yourself
Yeah.
in person. Build relationships.
Yeah. Now, Amanda, let me just ask you, are we doing a Spanish for Mexico training this week with Sandals?
We do not have a Spanish one this week for
But I
Sandals.
know because I heard that they're getting some BDMs down there. So I don't want to forget the Mexico agents and the Central America agents. So we will get that to you. I promise.
Okay,
I promise
perfect.
you.
Good.
I'll talk to Johnny today when he comes vacant. Best marketing doesn't feel like it's marketing, it's passion. Yeah, it is. If you're excited about it, if you throw a Sandals party, you don't need to be a big thing. All you need to do is hook up your TV to your YouTube page and just show the Sandals videos. They will sell themselves.
Yeah.
Don't be up there going, well, I'm Jose and blah, 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 blah. No, just, hey, let's watch this. And, have a fun time, maybe make some rum daiquiris or something. And the clients will go, here, sign me up. I want to go. I want to go. So, like I said, it doesn't need to feel like it's marketing, it's a passion. And if you're having fun and you're excited about it, that will wear off on your client and they'll be like, let's book. Let's book. Right, Lance?
I love to hear it. And you're right. Yeah. The guests, they just need the information and that's all they need.
Yeah.
They need the travel advisors to give them value versus price, That's the
and
biggest
show them how
kicker.
to get there and how to experience it. Because here's the thing: if they go once, they'll want to go again. Maybe not to that one Sandals, but to a different one because they had such an outstanding time. And they'll bring their friends with them, or another couple, or another family if they're doing beaches. Okay, let's go to the next slide.
So this is also questions from travel agents.
Okay.
Oh, great.
And we have some questions from the TAs. The first question is the commission full commission when the client books through my co-branded link?
Yes, it's the full commission. That's
That's
an easy answer.
Perfect. Wonderful. Yeah. I mean, that was the question. So great. Any info on travelers going to Bali for a private flower photo shoot? Can they do that with Sandals or beaches?
Oh, okay. So the question was,
Can
there's
they?
a experience at Bali to get a private photo shoot with flowers. Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we do have, it's called Epics. It's our photo program that we have there with all our staff at each resort. So everybody has a complimentary photo session, and then you can purchase it after if you do like them. So you can do anything you want. You could do wedding photos, you could do honeymoon photos, group photos. There's actually traveling photography around the resort. But yeah, if you have a certain concept that you like, we'll be accommodating for sure. I'm just not familiar with the Bali flower package photo session.
Yeah.
Well, the photo session, I think, was of more of the question. So I'm glad
Any
you were
photo
able
session.
to answer that.
Yeah, for sure.
Perfect. Next question is, for beaches, resorts, are there videos available on the YouTube or the TA portal? Where can I find those?
Sure is mostly on our YouTube page. For the TA portal, it is new. So we have what's called Sandbox. On that Sandbox, if you have access to the TA portal, you can download our collateral, our brochures, flyers, everything that you need. But the videos, though, more on YouTube. And we are now in beta testing with the brand new Sandals and Beaches app for social media, for travel advisors.
Okay,
so that's
cool.
coming out soon. I just can't really talk too much about it. I've used it a few times and it's great because you can plug in your own description and send it out, set it and forget it style.
Now,
So
for
that's
your
coming
new
down the
agents,
pipeline.
for new agents who are using media for the first time, you want to go to YouTube, and in the search box, you want to type in Sandals Resorts Official.
Yes.
Then it will take you to the logo. You'll see the logo, and you click on the logo. It'll say Sandals, the logo of Sandals. You click on that. That is the official page where you can share the videos from. Okay?
Yes.
So right there. All right. Anything else, Amanda?
Yeah, let's do one more question. Okay, so Christy's saying she's unable to access the training on the TA portal for the specialist program. Who should she reach out to? What should she do? Is this a common
Yeah.
issue?
This is a issue that's been going on since the launch of the new TA portal with selected travel advisors. Not for everybody, but if this is an issue, and I think they have resolved it in the last few days from now, but it's inside sales team. So on the support tab on the TA portal, it'll have the phone number or email for inside sales. Because it's individual based right now, we're seeing a few errors. That's why we need to have each agency provide that support contact. So sorry for that if they're not getting into the TA portal on the training right now. But this is a common issue right now. because of the new launch.
Okay. So, give them a call, contact Inside Sales if you're having an issue getting into that training program. All right. Anything else, Amanda?
That's it for me, Jose.
Okay. Don't forget, tomorrow at 1 p.m. Pacific time, you're not going to want to miss this, you guys. It's going to be, Lance is going to be here and he's going to be showing you all the locations on Sandals and Beaches. You're going to be touching on the TA portal. It's very important that you go to this. Now, if you can't make it to that training will be on the Facebook page right here that you can go and watch it at your leisure, video on demand. I need the senior leaders, the platinums, the golds, the silvers to really get the word out that this is an important training that you need to attend to. So make sure you get in on that. Is that about it, Amanda?
Yeah, thank you so much, Lance, for being with us
Yeah.
today and
thanks,
sharing.
Lance. Thanks for taking time out of your busy day to be with us. And again, guys, take advantage of this. We want you to go to the live. That way you can ask questions in real time if you have any questions at all. And that's why he's there in front of you, is to ask those questions. All right, I'm Jose Lambert of Archer Travel Service. You all have a wonderful day. And give us a call if you need anything. And we'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye, guys. Thank you.